I'm interested in this growth metrics thing that you talked about because that's another thing a lot of us don't do in Africa. What were the indices of measurement that you applied when you considered growth metrics?
For me, it was more of what, why, how, whom.
What, why, how, who?
That's it. What are you trying to do? We want to build a world-class company. What are the vision? What is the vision? What are one or visions? What are they or what is it? Vision is to actually build an automobile service company that becomes a reference point in Africa. Then it becomes a yardstick, the tool for which you measure how well a certain industry can be, how well a business in that industry can fare. So that was it.
So that was a what?
That was a
the
what.
vision.
Yes, that was a vision. Why? Why are you doing this? We're doing it basically because there's a need for it. It's a need. It's an area of need for people.
Yeah.
Mobility is an area of need. People have to move.
Yeah.
Goods and services have to move.
Yeah.
And vehicles, I mean, at least in this part of the world, cars, trucks, mainly cars is a major tool.
Transportation.
So why? We're trying to solve a problem. There's a problem on ground. It's an identified problem that a lot of people have been complaining about, but doing nothing about. You hear people say, oh, the moment the mechanic touches your car, that's it. You have
Exactly.
So it's a complaint. People know that so we know that problem is that's why we're doing it. How do we want to do it? Simple. Look at the industry best practices all over the world.
All over the world.
And domesticate. Let's bring it in here. If it can be done over there, it can be done here. And whatever tool that is required to do it here, we would employ it. If it is human capital, we can develop human capacity to be able to do it. So how are we doing it? Build human capacity. Of course, if you look into our core values, when we started the company, the core values included integrity, meaning that we want people to see. Transparency is part of it. We want people to be able to see through what we're doing. There's nothing shoddy about it. There's nothing hidden about it. It is us doing something that everybody can understand. We can even explain to you what we want to do for you on the page so that we're on the same page. You know what we want to do on it. So of course, we also look at cost effectiveness.
Okay.
How do we domesticate this thing and people can still afford it? We look at openness. We look at we have a set of core values that we put in place. That's how the mini session where we sat together and we discussed our core values so that we all understand. So I try to reiterate it to each other. These are our core values, and any decision we want to take, whatever it is we want to do, does it fit into our core values? Is it in line with our vision? Is it part of our mission? If it is, then we do it. Anything that doesn't fit into that, we don't. There's no point wasting your time doing it.
You are rigid about that.
We're rigid about it because we know that it was a long thought process that went into coming up with those things. And those things are what has made us stand the test of time.